Well, good morning everyone. We are now on day 3. Raced Arlington last night. Had a quick car, was up contending for the lead, trying to get a run on the leader, running second. And towards the end here, like 2 laps left, I think it was, maybe 3. I hit the rut, car got a little tight, allowing us, or kind of pushing us or forcing us to get off of the bottom, which it was a single lane train race on the bottom, and therefore the 3rd place car was able to get around us. So we finished 3rd last night in Arlington, so another solid run. Win Friday, 3rd Saturday. We are now here on Sunday. As you can see behind me, we got the rig ready to go. It is about 5 minutes to 8. The ironic part, if you look behind me there, you see the white trailer, which would be Daniel Ekblad's trailer. Last night at about midnight, that all came about, and moral of the story is Ekblad's going up to race on the North Dakota Tour. So Dan's other cousin, Dustin, from the other side of the family, it was originally planned that it was just going to be Dan, Lonnie, and myself in the race truck, and then Dustin and Trisha, Dan's other cousin, were going to travel along with us, but they have to come home Wednesday. Well, with that being said, they figured, well, they might as well haul a car as long as they're going to go drive around North Dakota. So here we are at a little before 8, and Ekblad's here and ready to roll. So literally it came about at midnight last night, but now we have a convoy. And because Ekblad was going, Chris Plowman decided he would jump in as well. So yeah, we literally went from 3 people going to 7. So kind of neat how that all transpired, but either way, we're gonna make the 8 some hour journey. I think it's like 8 hours and 20 minutes or 8 hours and 10 minutes, something like that, up to Minot, North Dakota. That's their state fairgrounds, and we'll race tonight and pick up with the North Dakota Tour. So stay tuned. Well, we made it to the middle of BFE, middle of nowhere in North Dakota. Got some fuel. Casey's, of course, great pizza, so we all decided to just get a pizza here and keep on. I think we got about 2.5 hours, I believe, before we roll into Minot to the Iowa State Fairgrounds for tonight's racing action. So yeah, just trucking right along. We got 3 in our truck and 4 in the other truck, Dustin's truck. So yeah, so far so good, no issues. I think it's like 83 degrees outside, so pretty warm. But yeah, things are going well. We're making our way northwest. This is how they do her in North Dakota. 4 miles of construction. They just ripped up the tar, rebuilt the road. I've been on minimum maintenance roads that have been better than this. This is a highway. This lane is elevated, that one is lower, rougher than a cob, and we got the race car trailer with us. In line for a little pre-check. just getting things going here at Nodak. Drew an 85, which I think was the 5th highest number drawn. So we are going to start last row of heat 1, which isn't all doom and gloom because they do use passing points here. So starting in the back isn't the worst as long as you're able to pass some cars. So heat race winner is guaranteed a spot in the A main. After that, they'll take the top 8 in passing points, and they will go to the A main, everybody else to a B feature. So we'll see what we can get done here in the heat race.
Mogard and Chase Davidson, row number 1, must hit top 12 in passing points here tonight to get directly to the A main. Corey, first green flag of the evening, we're underway.
And it's going to be a direct race going into turns number 1 and 2. We're going to fan out 3 wide. Mad Mike on the inside. He's going to get a good run. He'll take the race lead. Watch Zach Madrid as well. He's going to have a chance to move up 4 spots here on the first lap going into turn number 3. As they come around to complete lap number 1. Looks like, oh, we got one going around. I'm going to keep on going. Who's going to lead at the line? Man, Davidson got at the line.
Davidson by a whisker at the line, but Mad Mike Hagan and Zach Madrid rolling the inside right now. The 21C to the outside flanking Mad Mike, as Mike Hagan looking for a little bit of run here tonight, and he's got Zach Madrid, a past tour champion, going to make it 3 wide here as we head to turn number 1.
And I tell you what, looking right behind them just a little bit, you can see Dan McIntoon getting right into your screen right there as we go into turns number 1 and 2 again. But look at Davidson with a run on the outside. He'll take the race lead down the backside. Madrid going to go to the inside. Mad Mike Hagan gives him just a little bit of room. But Hagan going to shut the door as we come around this time by. Going to be another drag race. Davidson going to lead at the line again.
Boy, Hagan did not want to give up that second place position, and that forced Madrid to climb the ladder. And here comes Madrid to the outside right now. And where did Woznicki come from? McIntoon on the hunt. A top 5 scramble out of turn number 4. Davidson the leaders. We head the other way.
And still a big fight going on right behind them. Madrid's going to take that second spot. Mad Mike Hagan back in third. Then this was Nicky and McIntoon, your top 5. Here's they go to turns number 1, 2. Brennan Borg just about got a piece of the back of McIntoon right there as they crossed each other over there for a moment. McIntoon to the inside of Woznicki. He has the advantage going into turn number 3, trying to take that spot away. They're going to come out of turn number 4. And look at this. We got a new race leader. It's going to be Madrid. No, called Davidson. Bobby Pierce, he got it at the line.
Boy, it was tight, just like up at Deer Creek Speedway in Madrid. With the advantage down the back straightaway. Davidson trying to hang tough on the outside, about a car length in arrears right now. As we head to the north side, we are 1 plus the halfway mark. Madrid, your leader, Davidson second, Hagan third, and Dan McIntoon up into the top 4.
Yeah, McIntoon started in 9th. He's up to 4th. Good passing points run for him so far. He wants more, though, as he gets underneath. Takes a peek underneath the 27 of Mad Mike Hagan going into turn number 3. McIntoon trying to get that spot, but Hagan just eases it on in there, shuts the door right in his face, and McIntoon back into 4th. We got ourselves 3 laps to go.
Boy, Hagan was battling for the lead about 3 laps ago, and right now he's fighting for his life with Dan McIntoon. McIntoon out of Hamburg, Minnesota from the inside of number 5. The 92 on the hunt. Gave up a little bit of ground, but I think he was trying to size up a run to the inside. Here we go. McIntoon with 2 to go.
Yeah, McIntoon giving it a good look. But now he settles in the back. He's going to take a look to the outside, maybe try to cross down here. Yep, Diamond Cutter in turns number 1 and 2. Gets a run down the hill just a little bit. Again, setting up going into turn 3 on the inside, but Hagan again able to shut the doors. They're going to come around this time by, and we got ourselves a white flag. 1 more to go.
White flag in the air. Zach Madrid out of Phoenix, Arizona, the 5M, fired off in the 7th starting spot and was able to take advantage of that 3-car scrum there early and get out front. He will beat Davidson out of turn number 4. So it'll be Madrid across the line, Davidson second, Hagan third, McIntoon, and then Woznicki the top 5.
Well, started last row inside, so 9th, and just drove it up to 4th, so we were a +5. You get 5 points per car passed. Should you go backwards, it's 1.5 points for each car that passes you. So we were a +5 for a total of 25 points, and then you get 79 points for finishing 4th. So we did make the top 8 for making the redraw. So just about to head up there now. Got the tires changed, put some gas in it. We're gonna take a look at the track and see what it does, but I have a feeling if they don't farm it, it's gonna be dry. So yeah, we're gonna go up and do the draw now and see where we're gonna line up for the feature and go from there. Well, we were wrong. We went all the way up there to do the redraw. Kind of look like idiots being up there, but only the heat race winners actually redraw. So not sure, judging by what we're guessing, my guess is we're probably gonna start somewhere about third row for the A-main. Would be my guess, which the top 2 rows are going to be for heat race winners. So my guess is we'll be about third row, inside or probably outside, but we'll see and keep you updated. Well, just getting ready to roll out for the A-main here. Third row outside is where we will start. So 6th position. I believe it's 20 laps only. I don't think it's any longer. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. But yeah, should be pretty dry. I think they watered the top before the B features and it kind of screwed up a lot of stuff, but we'll see. Third row outside, starting 6th. We'll see how it goes.
25 laps. Corey, time to get strapped in. And time to throttle up out of turn number 4 for 25. Ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4, green flag in the air. Our stock car's underway.
Yeah, boys, Zarneski got a great start. There's we're 3 wide on behind your race leader. Zarneski down low. Going to take the race lead. Gregor going to slide up to the cushion. He lost a ton of momentum. Goff going to move up into 2nd. They're a little crossed up right behind him. But, man, a great save by Dan McIntoon. We're going to stay green flag racing. Lap number 1 goes to Colton Zarneski in 21 CZ.
Yeah, Zarneski out in front, stomps on the brake pedal, pitches the car to the inside as Trent Gregor didn't really want to be upstairs, kind of got forced up there in the 71, and he's going to rally back to the top 3 for a moment as Rob Van Mill to the inside, and right now that 71 is gaining speed as we go to turn number 1. Put him down to the top 2!
And climbing as he's getting a good run on that top side up into 2nd, and he's going to be challenging for the lead here when they come out of 2. He gets a big run down the backside. Zarneski down low. Trent Gregor up high. Into turn 3 they go. Goff and Van Mill right behind. Van Mill going to go right in the wheel tracks and try to follow Gregor to the lead. New race leader, Trent Gregor.
Yeah, boy, Trent Gregor on the original start was on the outside of row number 2. Kind of got shuffled back, got shuffled up to the top side in kind of an awkward spot. And boy, he has made it pay. Trent Gregor in, well, I won't say in command. He's taken a long way to get there. He's your race leader, so go to turn number 1.
It's probably 150 feet in between the 2
It's incredible, but he carries so much speed.
On this big, wide racetrack here at the Nodak Speedway. Man, this is looking awesome right now as Gregor again takes full command of the race lead here coming around this time, bottom of 20 to go. Your race leader continues to be Trent Gregor in 71. Cole Zarneski up into 2nd, and it's Rob Van Mill. Adam Goff, Rob Van Mill, and Austin Doe joining the party here in the top 5.
Yeah, watch the contrast in styles for like 3rd and 4th. Rob Van Mill, Austin Doe way outside. Adam Goff kills so much speed taking the short way around, but he just makes sure he is planted in the moisture. He'll get a good launch, but tell you what, as soon as I call that out, Van Mill, the good driver on the outside. Both lanes working as we go to 1 and 2.
Rob Van Mill hasn't met a high side he hasn't liked, and he's showing that right now on the 40 machine as he goes down into turn number 3. He has the advantage over Goff on entry. We got one kind of crossed up. No, we're going to stay green flag racing. Battle for 3rd, still pretty good as Trent Gregor leads. Cole Zarneski 2nd, Rob Van Mill up to 3rd.
Yeah, Gregor, your leader, but I think Zarneski's starting to kind of close that gap a little bit between 1st and 2nd. Adam Goff, this time his turn to lead down that back straightaway in that 3rd place battle. Zarneski keeping an eye on your race leaders. We come to the front straightaway. Yellow is out. A couple of cars involved in turn number 2.
It's like we have the 36 of both Nicky more in the restarts. So, I mean, that's got to be in his mind too. As we come around with 18 laps to go on the Concrete Mobile scoreboard, they're going to hit our restart zone, and we're back to green.
Yeah, Gregor took the middle groove. Rob Van Mill within a car length as we head to turn number 1. Gregor going to take the long way around. Van Mill could not get slid up in front. Look at Adam Goff now. Goff from the 30 car, suddenly up into the top 2 on the back straightaway.
Yeah, Goff got a great run through turns number 1 and 2, found the traction, was able to get the advantage over Rob Van Mill there for a moment at the line, though, drag race, and Van Mill back up into the top 2. We got just about a replay from last night with Greger leading and Van Mill in second.
Yeah, it was mid-pack 4 across as Greger trying to streak away down the back straightaway. Van Mill second. Goff has been really good on that bottom, trying to at least maintain pace. With second place, Rob Van Mill couldn't quite do it that time. Zarneski and Doe, the rest of the top 5, and they are all chasing last year's champion, Trent Greger, down the back straightaway.
Yeah, there's some good battles going on. Just behind them, you see the 5 of Madrid, these 20 of Flory, and the 92 of McIntoon really fighting hard there as they come into your video screen here on turn number 4. As Goff gets a good run, trying to take the spot away from Zarneski.
Yeah, this racetrack has really come around over the last handful of laps. It certainly did the last couple of B mains. As we charge down that back straightaway, Trent Greger still your leader.
And Greger's starting to put a gap on the field here. That last time was 7/10 of a second. We'll see what it is now. It's 1.141. The gap between Trent Greger and Rob Van Mill. With Zarneski battling hard for third with the 30A of Adam Goff. Zarneski has the advantage. Austin Doe joining the party here at 17. We're going to come around a 13 to go this time by. Trent Greger still leads.
Greger in command. He was second last night. Rob Van Mill was first. A little roll reversal here so far. Goff on the bottom. Zarneski off the top of turn number 1. He's still on all fours. He is moving, trying to rejoin the fray in the back straightaway. He will safely do that. We stay under green, but he will drop to mid-pack. Greger still your leader going to turn number 1.
And now Goff has abandoned that bottom lane there in the 30 as Austin Doe took over that third position. Now pretty much everybody up to the top, all the way to Dan McIntoon and Shelby Williams are working the low lane as of now, and they're quite a ways back in the pack here for this one. McIntoon's in 9th. Everybody else bolted to that cushion. We're going to come by here. That'll be 11 to go.
Getting towards the end of this one. Boy, Trent Greger. What a year he had last year. Last year's champion in command of this one as we watch McIntoon with Labatt jump into the outside of him here through 3 and 4. As we come by into the time, it'll be 10 laps remaining. 10 to go, Corey, in your stock car A-Main.
That's right, getting down to the nitty-gritty here as we're watching that battle with McIntoon, the only one working the low lane. First car working the low lane. And it's kind of working in his favor as he gets by Brendan Labatt. That moves him up a spot. Moves him up into the 8th position, I believe. As we come on by here, it'll be 9 to go that time by.
Zachary Madrid dives down to the inside, trying to get Adam Goff when they head the other way. Goff will wind it up upstairs, but Madrid at least was able to draw even on corner entry into turn number 3. Madrid unfortunately going to push up the banking, had to leave some room for Adam Goff. He will safely get past as we head to turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, Madrid pushed up big time there that time and just about got into Adam Goff, but left him enough space to sneak on by there. As we're coming down to 7 to go, it's still going to be Trent Greger, your race leader, sitting at about a 1.1 second advantage over Rob Van Mill, Austin Doe, Adam Goff, and Zach Madrid, your top 5.
Angel Munoz came out of a B main, started on the inside of row number 7. Munoz up into 7th, able to get past, well, he was past McIntoon. McIntoon had a much better drive that time down the back straightaway. As laps clicking away in this one, Greger still in command of this one. He has some lap traffic to contend with on the back straightaway, though. As we watch Adam Goff upstairs, Madrid on the bottom. McIntoon has raced his way up into the top 6 or so. Munoz swats into the outside. And it is getting tight up front right now. Trent Greger took him a little bit to get past the lap car on the back straightaway. He was able to do so. Van Mill not able to strike. Austin Doe sits in that 3rd position as laps clicking away. 4, laps remaining in this one. There is Gregor, your leader, another lap car dead ahead. Rob Van Mill fell back just a little bit. Austin Doe third to the back straightaway. Just before we had them in frame, it was intense for sure for second and third. Things have settled down here for a moment, but Trent Gregor is going to have to contend with a lap car. Gregor dives down to the rail here to the back straightaway with 3 laps to go. Knows he didn't clear the lap or had to leave plenty of space there. We will see if Rob Van Mill can strike, but boy, Gregor, a good drive up. He'll catch the cushion. Lapper gives him plenty of room, and with a green flag high in the air, we have 2 laps remaining. Gregor, Van Mill, Doe, Goff, Madrid, the top 5. As we get set to wrap this one up, your 25 lap lignite oil stock car A main. We round the bend. Trent Gregor under the white flag. Van Mill now caught behind one of the lap cars. As the lap car slides off the top of the speedway, he is just fine. Trent Gregor was second last night, was the Tour champion a year ago. Gregor, been drawn good, been living good. He will come on at turn number 4. Double checkers up front. He will win here tonight at the Nodak Speedway. Rob Van Mill second, Austin Doe third. Adam Goff narrowly over Zach Madrid at the line. So Gregor, Van Mill, Doe, Goff, and Madrid, the top 5. In your IMC stock car A main, the rest of the top 10.
Well, coming home 10th tonight here in Minot. Pretty much a high side dominant track. Unless you were going to train race on the top side. Fall into line, and it was what it was. Obviously Dan ran the bottom just to try and make some ground without train racing. I'll say he held his own for the first part. Him and Joe Flory swapped spots back and forth, and he was able to maintain. Nothing crazy, nothing great, nothing bad. Just kind of was what it was. They watered it before the B features a lot, like way too much, and that kind of just ruined it for the B features and for the stock car A. So either way, is what it is. Everybody raced on the same racetrack. Coming home 10th. So yeah, not a horrible finish. Obviously went back 4 spots, but it is what it is. We'll move on. Next is Estevan, Canada. So gonna try and get back up into Canada. I haven't been there in a lot of years, and I don't think Dan, to my knowledge, has ever been to Canada. So just gonna see if we can get into Canada tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Thanks for following along.